Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you to all the new subscribers, by the way. I really do appreciate. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I really do appreciate the support some of you have left me in my last video. Anyway, I don't have a mic today. I don't know how I'm going to sound, but I did buy a mic. However, I forgot to charge it. One of the annoying things when it comes to manifesting in just general is coming across a technique that works effortlessly for other people and it's just like, what the fuck, why is it not working for me? Now, I have found for myself, living in the state of the wish fulfilled is what works best in order to embody the state of mind of somebody who has what I want, right? That's what works best for me. But robotic affirmations work incredible for me when I do it to boost my self-esteem, my self-confidence, and I go very general. So I'll say things like, everything always works out for me, everything's working in my favor, and my favorite one has to be, it's easy and I can. I say this all of the time. You know, you'll find that when push comes to shove, when you don't really want to do things you don't usually do, you'll find yourself being more motivated, or at least I do, to do the tasks that I wouldn't have done so before. So I recommend going very general with your affirmations. If robotic affirmations aren't working for you, please only do it for self-concept. The reason that they're not working as well as it is perhaps for somebody else, and this video isn't for people where, you know, if you're chilling with robotic affirming and you're getting everything you want, then kudos to you. This is targeted to help those that feel more frustration come up and more anxiety come up when they're robotically affirming. You cannot force feed yourself affirmations, because try forcing down a meal when you're not hungry. I have a hard time. You're going to have a hard time. You're switching your perspective way too soon. You cannot force a manifestation. The whole point of manifesting is that it has to happen effortlessly. Everything has to unfold effortlessly. Wow, my hair is just... So, for instance, let's say you are in a relationship, or we're in a relationship with Tom, and you're trying to manifest Tom back. If you are listening to a coach and the coach is saying to robotically affirm, Tom is obsessed with me, Tom is constantly thinking about me, Tom can't get me out of his mind, Tom is singing my praises, whatever. You need to observe those affirmations and you need to actually assess whether this is the way you talk generally. I don't use the word obsessed ever. Even when I've been in the best relationships I've ever had, I have never looked at my significant other and thought in my brain, he's obsessed with me. I understand that the implication has to be that obviously, you know, they're thinking about you. If your aim is to have your inner conversations reflect in your outer reality, you need to at least make sure that your inner conversations are natural, that the inner dialogue matches the new affirmations. Even if, you know, you're robotically affirming, you cannot say things like, Tom is obsessed with me, when you don't even use that word obsessed. Pick your own affirmations, customize them, personalize them. You know, because obsessed is not a part of my lexicon, I find it a bit weird to say things like Tom is obsessed with me. To be honest, I just don't frankly refer to anyone as being obsessed with me. That's just, I don't talk this way. You need to make it as natural for you as possible, guys. Show yourself some grace, by the way. If robotic affirming isn't working for you, don't think that there's something wrong with you and the law is just ostracizing you and it's not working for you. The law is working fine for you. See, when we are specifically affirming for something, our attention naturally goes on to the thing we're trying to affirm. So let's say you are specifically affirming for Tom to want you. Because your attention creates your reality, you're going to naturally focus on the absence of your desire. Okay? It's normal, by the way. It's not weird. It's normal if you start to focus on the absence of your desire. Yes, it's not going to manifest your desire, but you got to start showing yourself a little bit more grace here, guys. You can't be beating yourself up over the fact that you don't seem to be doing it properly. I bear witness to this. Whenever I've affirmed robotically for something, bro, I am telling you, my attention naturally goes to the absence of the thing. I cannot go too specific. Observe your thoughts, observe where your attention is going when you are robotically affirming, because it will explain why you are feeling so frustrated. Robotic affirming shouldn't make you focus on the absence of your desire. Robotic affirming is actually done in such a way where you're causing a state of self-hypnosis, where you are easily self-persuaded, because this whole thing is about self-persuasion. You need to pick affirmations that match your inner conversations, your inner dialogue, your internal speech, the way you talk anyway. If you're manifesting wealth, you can't say things like, I am abundant, if you don't talk like that. If that's not a part of your vernacular or vocab, then leave it alone. Say it in your own words, It is always best to go general if you are having a hard time, of course. For specific things, I first like to, right, this is what I do. Whenever I'm lying down, I like to think of my desire. Notice I said of, not from. I start of thinking of my desire. And then I eventually find myself totally immersed in this new movie that I've created for myself, where the desire is happening to me now in my imagination. And then I observe my state of mind in that image. So I think, what are these person's thoughts at the moment when they've gotten what they have? And then usually those thoughts are what become my affirmations. Because if that is me in this imaginal scene, then I need to trust her thinking, her thought. I need to trust her vision. I need to trust her, way of being. And I need to bring it in the present moment today. Usually for me, if I, let's say, imagine a scene, I will naturally have thoughts like, I actually did it. And I bring it with the feeling into the present moment. To me, that's come from the 4D, that's come from my imagination, and that's my inner self talking to myself, right? Because it's all me. I know this sounds a little bit convoluted maybe, but I observe the thoughts of the version that I had just embodied, and then I bring it back to my present reality. I usually find it's not even affirmations that are just like these groundbreaking affirmations. They're just thoughts like, oh my god, I can't believe I did it. I'm so proud of myself. They're very normal thoughts. Because I've had that experience in my imagination, it's easy for that feeling to follow that thought then. So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to say. Guys. I do want to make another video on a story time when it comes to robotic affirming and conditioning your desires, and I will try to get that up as soon as possible for you guys. Yeah, oh my god, my hair is just... Anyway, have a good day, guys.